Welcome back to Prototype. What Alex needs to do now is get rid of a little bit of a helicopter issue. There's an attack helicopter identifying itself as being a threat here, so we gotta fix that for him. A little bit of an intolerant hatred for non-heteronormative people in combat vehicles. Yeah, but
this can't be happening.
And yet the stupid keeps coming, which we'll be talking about in a moment.
Hostile sighted. Contact imminent.
Seems like we're dead again and again.
Tango down. Terminated.
Looks like you're wrong. Lethal in this world. And here we learn that we are able to transform ourselves into something else and avoid detection. It will get more difficult later on, but consuming any creature to gain health is a mechanic in a game, and health regenerates if you avoid damage for a short time. So at least we can get some back, if not by killing others, or even consuming. Over time we get some back for free, free real estate. Press E to grab the Black Watch Commander, press special attack to consume. In my case, right mouse button. As the interface shows, I very much like when the interface takes into consideration your key bindings instead of giving you defaults. I don't know if I talked about this anywhere else, but it's a great feature and every game should have it. No game should just give you default that you just change in your settings and there is nothing to result.
Kiss your mother with that mouth.
Roger, 2215 Christopher Street, apartment 15A. Got it.
Saddle up, you got a CP. Move it.
Child pornography, send fucking cops right there. Now. And as soon as we get into the gameplay, we're gonna talk about what just happened.
My sister. He knew where she is. I know where she is. I need to find her. Dana.
So as you saw,
Dana. Hopefully she'll be able to tell me something. Anything.
consuming others grants you their memory. It's absolutely impossible, but it is a mechanic, and either way it's an interesting talking point because you get their memories. How much memories do you get? Later on you learn that you get all the memories, and having all of somebody's memories means that you pretty much have their lives in your head, and essentially makes you related to last Thursdayism, which means that it's a philosophical notion of you not being able to confirm your memory objectively with anyone really, because all the memories can be implanted and you could have been made just last Thursday, but your memories have been implanted falsely, and your false memory include the memories of you having life prior to that, years of life prior to that actually. And there should be an option here somewhere that allows me to change into the soldier again, but there's a lockdown here, and I think I would like to try to avoid them. Hints, throw, change your attacks holding, no jump attacks. Is it going upwards, downwards? Tanks, yeah. Consume black water, go to Dana's apartment. Well, I guess since they're not tutorializing me on that, I'll just use the wall walking. But like I was trying to say, years keep coming and they don't stop coming. so does the stupid. And having in mind that what I watched just a moment ago, that made things fresh in my mind, it reminds me that this is my outlet for talking about coronavirus. And as we all know, there is a lot of misinformation about it, starting with it being manufactured virus to combat something or another. I don't know, destroying USA, of course, because they really want to be a target and a martyr for the Earth. Not only the police of the Earth. There's that unfounded hypothesis.
Soldiers. If they know who I am, they probably know who she is. I need to get to a good viewpoint, scope the area out.
Just a moment ago you were way higher and you didn't need to climb over there to get a vantage. Stupid. Oh wait, hold on, shit. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. Don't mind that. Right. So, of course, that wrong hypothesis comes from the fact that nobody speaks Chinese and no one understands how it happened. And that someone worked at the lab, at some lab, and then just got a different virus or something. I don't really remember how it happened, but I know that it didn't happen the way conspiracy theorists theorize, that it was manufactured and then taken out and that's how it started. No, it wasn't. Going through that the virus is...
I have to think about this.
Yeah. So, how do we think about this? Disguise. To the right of the... what? Right, yeah. To the right of the minimap is a disguise meter that... with a shutter at the bottom. When the shutter is open, you are being watched by enemies. When it is closed, you are unseen. Every action that reveals your true identity fills the meter. When it fills completely, your disguise is compromised. At least for a while. A compromised disguise is marked in red. This indicates that military units are in a state of alert and will engage you on sight. Which is still weird because you still look like any other dude because you've got uniforms, which makes you look uniform. Notice how that works. And when enemies lose sight of you, the disguise icon will slowly drain. Stay out of sight until the icon is empty. So you can reset your disguise, which is reasonable. There we go, the button number 2. If you have a grey form in your other disguise slot and are currently unseen, the switch icon appears. Press 2 to safely change from the forms and evade your enemies. This is the best way to quickly get the military off your back. Enemies that cannot see you are white on the minimap. Enemies that can see you are yellow. Enemies that are alerted to your presence are red. Great, very rudimentary. As it is usually with sneaking options. Press 2 to assume a disguise. Probably gonna kick us into more
Now I can get inside.
cutscenes, but fortunately it didn't. And, jeez, I'm not gonna get to the point I wanted to make. So, it's not a manufactured virus that got out of the lab and now is attacking the world. See, you can drop from the building, and it still pretty much leaves a crater in the ground. But enemies can see you here. But you can just fucking drop right here, you leave a crater in, and they just didn't see anything. It's fine. There's nothing going on here. Pay attention to something else other than me. It's fine. Don't mind me. Where's the button for walking? There it is. That will buy me time for talking. So there's that. There is a hypothesis, idea, I guess. It doesn't even deserve the name of hypothesis. That the virus is spread through Wi-Fi, which it isn't. Through the new 5G network, which it isn't. That somehow a virus is a immunological response of the Earth, which it isn't. That's not how Earth works. And yeah, that's all of these things. But what I wanted to talk about specifically today, this episode, is the fact of fighting the virus off. So first off, the big precaution you can take is just washing your hands. Clean your hands, don't cross-contaminate anything, and don't get your hands, yes, and don't get you dirty in the face, so the virus doesn't have shortened distance to get into your lungs and fucking kill you.
Dana,
I think you punched through him. Also, Dana has terrible hairstyle. I hate when women have short hairstyles. Or short hair. They look like men. That's not what you want from women.
Jesus. I knew something fucked up was going on at Gentech. What the hell happened to you, Alex?
Good question. We don't know that yet.
I've been researching that whole fucked up organization for weeks. I was poking around to get you information. Don't you remember? You wanted to find out what was going on at the highest levels at Gentech. Anything about the director of research, do you...
It would have been easier if we could consume her, but that would have killed her, so we don't want that, I guess.
I haven't even seen you in 5 years, not until you show up at my door last month.
Alright, yeah. Oh, so you say.
I know a place.
They have stakes there. And the stakes are high. Perfect. Yeah, I love it. I'm brilliant, yes, thank you. Leave comments about that, about how brilliant I am.
It's a friend's place. They're gone for a year. Patagonia or something.
Good, they won't get infected.
Any idea what this all means?
No.
High ceilings.
I'm gonna find out. I mean, this is a story of the century, so somebody's gotta know what the fuck is going on here.
Possibly.
You know, they were waiting for me at my place, so they're most definitely yours.
Where do I live?
You don't remember? No, I don't.
You'll be here when I get back. It's best you stay put. They'll probably come in the city for both of us.
Yeah. I'll be here.
So seemingly on the way over to this place, we had enough talk to let her know that we don't remember anything, which is good, because we wouldn't want to have that conversation all the way over here only, now, narratively, or maybe in lore actually. Military expenditure in like 20 minutes of where we, or yeah, probably 20 minutes of from where we got out of the morgue up until this point, we cost the state $36 billion. Quite a bit of money, and also classified. I don't know what that does. Civilian casualties, 7,500. Did we kill a lot of them, or is it just counting any dead for any reason? I really can't tell.
They're gonna be waiting for me. They think they're in control, but they have no idea what I'm capable of.
Yeah, not even you are capable. Have an idea what you're capable of. Not yet. Hey, DC, look. It's as if it's sponsored. Or maybe it's because of the texture pack. Probably because of the texture pack. It's as if it's also like it's a anti-hero or superhero game. So some reference to comic books might be appropriate. Right. So what was I saying? Fighting the virus off. So keeping your hands clean is a pretty good idea. And the first line of, I don't know, work, defense, is just washing your hand with soap. And possibly warm water. But more importantly is soap. I don't know if you know, but soap has antibacterial and pretty much antiviral properties. How it works is that soap has, you know, hydrophilic and hydrophobic parts in it, in the molecule, which makes the hydrophilic part stick with water and hydrophobic part stick with everything that's not water, like dirt or, amongst other things, proteins in cellular wall and membranes, and also decellular or lipid cellular wall and membrane, most probably membranes, because cellular walls are most often built out of other things like cellulose for plants and ketone for fungus, and also animal animal cells don't have walls. Yes, information today, very important, especially in the age of pandemics where misinformation gets you fucking killed, and maybe some people just should get fucking killed with misinformation. Maybe. Fortunately, it doesn't affect me because I'm smart, and you better be too if you want to live. Unfortunately, you might just not be. I saw what you've been doing on your fucking image boards, you fucking idiots. Right, so that's how soap works. But a question rises on the internet, especially. What if I don't have soap? What the fuck do you mean you don't have soap? How do you get by with no soap? Like, you use soap for everything. Washing dishes, washing clothes, washing your hands, yourself. Are you the stereotypical fat neckbeard, dirty, filthy, fat fuck who doesn't take baths or even showers? Just wash your hands, have soap. Out of all the things that people seem to be buying out, like toilet paper and disinfectants or hand sanitizers, they don't seem to be buying out soap. So the question arises, what if I don't have soap? Well, you can use hand sanitizers, and the hand sanitizers that will definitely work have 60% alcohol content. So what if hand sanitizers are bought out? Simple, you can make your own. How do you make your own hand sanitizer? Well, you pretty much just need 60% alcohol by volume. Yeah, and when they sell 99.9 or maybe even 97% of any alcohol, ethanol, which is pure spirit, or isopropyl for your electronics or other cleaning solutions, that's it. You're set. Hold on, cutscene. Here we learn that Alex Mercer has brown hair, and also short brown hair, and looks weird without his hood, and it doesn't change.
Light it up.
That's quite some fucking measures against fucking Alex, just to blow him up. Do they know that we're superhuman, mutant, viral infected, transhuman, god-made, god-sent?
He's the one.
And where is he? How did we know that? We're fuzzy on the details, I guess. It's fine, the game isn't hard on the story, it's hard on fucking gameplay. And on civilians. Especially on fucking civilians in the game. Should I be picking a weapon here? I should have a weapon. The enemy is radioing a strike team request. Strike teams are fast-moving aerial units, which means helicopters, that will pursue and engage you. Kill the enemy before they complete the strike team request, and you can cancel the strike deployment. To make it easier, you should do that. If you want experience and just riot, you should let him do it. But I guess the mission is we should stop it. So we do. There we go. Also, I guess it's time to consume a bunch of people. Also, when you're consuming, you're changing the last shit. You're changing the last disguise you've got, so you should be mindful if you want to keep a particular one going. Wow, every single one of them seems to have the radio and the direct number for strike team, which seems reasonable, but then again, each and every single one in this unit was capable of doing it. All of them should be calling it out instead of one by one, just to ensure that Alex is gonna be fucking dead. Or at least, so they think. Let's get a gun, because that's fucking gonna be useful when we're able to fly and are bulletproof to some extent. Well, we're pretty resilient. Look at our fucking health bar and how much we started with at the beginning of the game. We can verify that in the previous episode if you really want to. So what was I saying? Yes, hand sanitizer.
Gotta get him out of there.
Yep. So open up the fucking can of tuna. You can also pick up missile launchers. These would be... they're not stingers, what are javelins? I like javelins. Javelin weapon system is pretty cool, and I wish I would be talking about them in Call of Duty. Maybe eventually. Maybe. Missile launchers are highly effective against armored vehicles, if you didn't know. Unlike the fucking anti-personnel small arms, you can use any weapon that an enemy drops. Kill an enemy and press E to equip their weapon. When a weapon is equipped, press the regular attack to fire. Okay, so I guess we'll be using disguise, because that's useful. Because that's smart, at least. There we go. To lure the agent. Not only am I supposed to lure the agent... What am I doing? Logs, I guess. Objectives. Damage the APC, kill any marines. Locate the agent. I guess damage the vehicle it is then. Wait, hey, hold on, you don't have to do that.
Subject temporarily eluded us. Trying to relocate. Over.
Funny how the game is pretty quiet, actually. I wonder how it's gonna turn out in editing. It's all clear, just go home, people. It's fine. All you need to do is fucking go.
Target. Repeat. Do not have target.
And now we just have to eat him. And that will be easy. Yeah, so how do you make hand sanitizer? Well, you just buy hard liquor or electronics cleaning solution. But some people seem to not be satisfied with that. Ah, shit, he ran away. Well, it's not the end of the mission. I can... Is it? It is. Well, shit. I should have run, I guess. Well, we're still from checkpoint. We're not really losing. What's the worst that could happen? Yeah, so for some reason apparently it's not good enough. They really want that ineffectiveness of dilution as one thing, and the other is what they want is... Oh, hold on. Shit. It's fine? No. Now it's good. Oh shit. No, it's fine. It worked out. I only broke his spine a little bit. It's still got time to be viable for being alive and being eaten.
We're dealing with on the ground.
Its effect is
He's Chinese.
variable. When it does manifest, it makes the Idaho strain look like the common cold. I don't need to remind you gentlemen how close we came to the point of no return in Idaho. Mercer's body is a bomb, filled with this weaponized pathogen waiting to go off. And now it's loose in the city. Bring it in, no matter what it takes. I'd say dead or alive, but I'm not sure those classifications fit Alex Mercer any longer.
So for some reason Alex Mercer seems to be beyond the life and death. Oh, we're running away now. We don't want to do that. Beyond the being alive classification. And also we learn that we actually are infected with this virus. And it, since compared to the Idaho strain, it seems real hardcore. So yeah, we must be real hardcore then. Shit, another cutscene. It's as if we're in a tutorial and we need exposition to have dumped on us.
Revenge was the only clear thought in my head. The only one I could call mine.
Yeah, since you lost memory.
I knew Gentech was the key. It made sense.
But then again, you learn you've got a sister to care about.
And then there was Blackwatch. Whatever had changed me, erased my past. Must have started there. I thought if I could find out who was running Gentech before Blackwatch erased them too, I could find my past.
What did you think that would gain you?
Answers. I wanted to find out what happened to me. The reason. Someone to blame, someone I could punish. Tell you the truth, I never thought I'd find her. I wish the hell I never had.
Day 3 of infection. Infection confirmed on Manhattan Island. In case you don't know, we're in New York. And yeah, it's day 3. Barely anything's going on yet. What are we doing? I guess we're going there, but also we've got options. I guess we should be doing one of everything just so you know how things... what the content is in the game, in case you want to pick it up. And I do encourage you to pick it up, because it's fun to run around buildings, up and down, flying, and landing on people with the power of a fucking meteor, making the street explode, and shit. Like I was saying, I don't know what it is in the minds of these people that constitutes a proper hand sanitizer. Because it clearly isn't alcohol. If they were satisfied with just alcohol, they wouldn't be trying to look for clues how to make a hand sanitizer. All you would have needed is the active ingredient. Can anyone tell me what they are trying to add? Make them feel like they're using a product designed to defeat pathogens? This is just absolutely beyond me. I can't imagine what's going on through their heads. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll be tackling the next mission in the next episode. And in the meantime, try to wash your hands with something that's not fluff. And see you in the next video, where I'm gonna be playing more games for free. For you.
Running